Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new video. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make an electricity bill. So if any of you work at any power development board or any similar field like that, this video might be helpful for you. So we'll learn how to make an electricity bill. So let's get started. Here I have already, as you can see, I have already written some of the headings and all, just to prevent time loss and not to make the video too long. And so let's start. Here I have here if you have a question if how I did this one, I have not done this to show you how it's done. So here what you need to do is select electricity bill. You can keep a record of the consumers. Here what you need to do is select these cells and then merge them together and align them in the middle so that they look good. Also you can increase its size. This looks okay and make it look bolder. Yeah. So also we can add borders to over here. In the borders there are lots of options, but we will use all borders, so there are borders at all the sides of the boxes like this. Okay. Now what we need to do is write the consumer's name. I have also make this look bolder and center line them so that they look good. Then I have written all the names over here. You can write all consumers name. There will be lots of them, so you need to write all of them. And then you will write their meter number according to their houses and wherever they, whatever it is. I have just written random numbers. Then you need to write the previous unit, how many units there were previously and what is the number of present unit. You will be given this on your office or wherever you work. You would already know this details of the consumers. Now what you need to find is the users unit, which is we can write units used. This doesn't sound good. Units used. Okay, better. So what we need to do here is to find the units used, number of units used, we need to subtract the present unit from the previous units. So the formula for that one goes like equals sum first bracket. The previous unit was is in cell column J row 5. So we will be writing J5, which is the name of the cell. Then subtract it subtract K, the present unit from it. The present unit is in column K, row 5, so it's K5. Okay. So how to see you have written the right name? It will highlight those cells. Cells you're subtracting is highlighted, like this is highlighted in blue and this is highlighted in green, so that you know what you're doing. Okay. You should always write the correct cell names. Make sure. Then press enter. And you don't need to copy this to all of them. You don't need to do individually. You don't need to write the formula individually for all of them. What you can do is pull the mouse over the edge of the cell, then drag it downwards by clicking on the left side of the mouse, and then drag it downwards and leave it, and it will be done. Okay. So for the next is unit charges. For unit charges, there's a formula. Well, you need to be very attentive to learn this one, but it's a bit complicated. So at first we need to write equal. So the charges would be what could be different, and you'll have to write it accordingly, according to your uh, requirements. I'm just writing some basic ones, just random, doesn't even mean something. If at first we have to write if first bracket units used, which is L5. If first bracket L5 is less than, suppose the highest number, lowest is 80, 96. So we can write 100. If L5 is lower than 100, then we have to add a comma, comma. You can see the formula in the formula bar. What I'm writing over here. This is the formula bar. So if L5 is less than 100, L5 is this, units used, is less than 100, then what will we be charging? L5 will be charged, let's say 1.5. This 1.5 or 2, whatever it is, it will depend on you, your respective state, country, wherever you live, whatever the charge is, you can put it like that. Uh, you might be informed that from your office or wherever you work, you will have those datas. Then again, what we did over here is if L equal, make sure you write equal sign first. Equal, if L5 is less than 100, we are doing, the lowest was 80 and then 96. So I took 100, below 100. Below 100, L5 will be charged 1.5, comma, make sure, see over here, observe, there is a comma over here after 1.5. Then again, if I haven't closed the bracket, uh, please understand the fact that I haven't closed the bracket. We'll do it at the last, at the end of the formula. Again, comma, and then if first bracket L5 is less than, suppose 150, less than 150, then a comma, then L5 would be charged, suppose 2, then again a comma to start a new one. If first bracket L5 is less than 200, then 200, comma, L5 would be multiplied by 3, suppose, and then again a comma. If first bracket L5 is less than 250, as this one is less than 250, so we will be taking a 251 as well. So if L5 is less than 250, then a comma again, and L5 would be charged, suppose 5. Okay, and then again a comma. Make sure you give a comma after this. As we have given, there is a comma after 1.5, there is a comma after 2, there is a comma after 3. So there will have to be a comma after 5 as well. After all the charges we are putting over here, we need to give a comma. You need to understand the formula. If L5 less than 100, comma, then L5 is charged 1.5 multiply. This is a multiplication sign. If you fail to understand, let me just tell you, this is a multiplication sign, and then 1.5, comma. If L5 is less than 150, comma L5 multiplied by 2, comma. It's like this. So at the end, after this comma, so we don't have anything greater than 250 over here, so we don't need to add more to this. The lowest we had was, the highest we had was 235, so I took here to less than 250, and I don't need to take more over here. You will have to write the formula according to your notes. Okay. So here what I'm doing now, right now is, we have already done, we have almost completed the formula. Now what we need to do is to complete the formula is close the brackets we opened. See, we opened a bracket over here, over here, over here, and one over here. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, four of them. So let's close those brackets, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the formula, guys, and all you need to do now is press enter. Make sure you write the right formula or it won't give you the accurate results. Now you just bring the mouse over the edge and then drag it, pull it downwards, and you get this unit charges. Now center align them so that they look good. Okay, so center align is this. I merge them. Okay, now for the total amount, what we need to do is we need the sum of the unit charges and the meter rent. So every meter has a meter rent. So you'll have to write the meter rent, whatever is charged in your respective places or your state or your country. You just need to write what is the rent of the meters. I have written 100 for all of them, just randomly. Now, what for the total amount, you need to add the unit charges and the meter rent. So the formula for that one goes like equal sum first bracket. Unit charges is M, column M, row 5. And you can also just select this so it will come over here automatically. Then add it to meter rent, which is column N, row 5. So N5. So you can see these both are highlighted, one in blue, one in green. So like you have to do the right ones. Now press enter. Now these have this is the sum of this. This is total amount. Now align them in the middle. Now what we need to do is we need to charge VAT on this. So VAT, I have written over here 15%. Whatever VAT is charged uh, in your board, you have to write that. Okay. So the VAT would be charged on the total amount. So the formula for it is equal. The total amount is row O, column O, row 5. So equal O5, O5. It's not 05, it's O5 because it's column O. O5 multiplied by 15%. You can write the percentage sign or just divide it by 100 like that as well. You can do whatever you prefer. Then press enter. This is the VAT. This is the VAT charged. Then again pull the mouse over the edge and bring it downwards like this. And this is the VAT charged. I don't get 15%, but you will have to write what is charged where you live or where you work, most importantly. Then there is net pay finally. Last but not least, net pay is the total amount plus VAT. You must know VAT is always added to the total amount. So here we will be adding the VAT. So the formula would be same like the previous one as we did in the unit charges and meter rent. So here we will be writing equal sum first bracket. Total amount was in O5 plus This is in column P and row 5. So this will be P5. Bracket close, enter. So the formula for this is equal sum O5 plus P5. So we get the net pay. This is what they have to pay. My answer might be the answers I got are in decimals because of the values I use and the percentage. After doing the percentage, they are coming in decimals. But it depends on what values you are using. So you might not get the answers in decibels. The net pay is in decimals. So yeah, this is how you make an electricity bill. Also, you can write the name of your company over here and the address, then write electricity bill and the consumer's name over here. You can add more things over here like the consumer's details again, etc. Over add more cells over here. So yeah, that was it. I hope you liked the video and understood the this concept. If you have any questions, you can comment down below and let me know. And I also hope you watch the last two videos of mine, which is about salary sheet and result sheet. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and keep supporting. Subscribe to my channel. Allah Hafiz.